Now that we've created our custom logo and uploaded it to our storefront, it's time to add that banner image. So let's dive in. The first thing we need to do is go to the editing storefront page and then click on banner. Here, we can upload an image. If we already have an image available, we can go ahead and upload that here. In this case, I do not have an image. We're going to create that today using Canva. And one thing that we need to take note of before we jump over to Canva is that the ideal banner image is 1600 pixels by 200 pixels. So that's going to be very important for when we go to Canva. So let's jump over to Canva and type that in. So here we are at the Canva homepage once you've logged in. So once you logged in, this is what you're going to see. And I'm going to click this More button just so you can kind of get a glimpse of what Canva is and what you can do with it. If you need to create posters, postcards, really anything in the design world, maybe not anything, but a lot of things in the design world, from Facebook posts to Facebook cover images, they have a ton of things. And the best thing about it is that they have the dimensions ready for you. So you don't really have to worry about that. It's already going to be optimized. In this case, I don't think that they have a Teespring one just yet. So we're going to need to use the custom dimensions. So I already forgot what it was. 1600 by 200. So I'm going to type in 1600 by 200, making sure it's pixels, and then click design. So here we are. We're going to create that banner image to add a little pizzazz to our page. So let me give you a quick overview of what we're looking at here. So here's kind of giving me another little guided tour. Find our free images. So there's photos and illustrations for Canva for Work users, which is their paid subscription, but there's also free only ones if you have the free option. So here on the left side, we can search for photos and illustrations if we wanted to type something in there. For layouts, if we wanted to create a grid, so here it's like 2/3 and 1/3, half and half, then we can create something to make a cool design. If we want to drag photos in to fill it up. Here under elements, we can get some more of those free photos. We can add some grids here, some frames, lines, shapes, charts. There's a lot of things that we can do here with element. Text, we can add our own text here. They even have some interesting design texts. So if you needed to create Employee of the Month certificates, you could do that. Or, you know, we are having a baby girl, Bear Organics. There's a ton of interesting and useful designs that can really help jumpstart your creativity here, which is awesome. For background, we can even just put a yellow background in here, and we can imagine the yellow background right here, and that could be sort of a cool background. It doesn't have to be overly complex. It could just add a little bit of flavor to the page, and that might be enough depending on what you want to do. And upload. So if you have your own images, you can upload them here, and that's where they will store them all on Canva. So for this design, I'm going to look through some of these backgrounds because they're free, and I think that they can add some style to the page without, you know, doing a lot of work, which, not to say that work is bad, but when you want to get up and running, then this might be a great option to get from A to B in the fastest way. When you're doing this on your own, feel free to, you know, jump around, try some different backgrounds, use some different layouts, use some elements, find some pictures, have fun with it, and make something that really makes your brand stand out. In this case, I'm going to get up and running as soon as possible. So I'm going to click on, this one's kind of interesting, like some cheese or something. These are lemons. I don't know how well that blends in with what I'm going for. Let's see what else is available here. This one is just another. These cost money, so they also offer that. So if you wanted to do some of those, and you could pay to get some more custom designs, which is also a pretty cool option. Let's go to photos and let's see if we can, maybe a desk. Something like a desk could be kind of cool. Since it's all about creativity, maybe that would be sort of useful. And this one looks kind of cool. If I just click it, it's going to insert it. So actually I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to use a layout here. What if I choose this layout, and I'm going to go ahead and replace the content. And now that this is here, I'm going to go back to my search, grab this image, and then drag it right here. And that's just going to fill it up for me. And I'm going to put it back there. And let's see if I can, and this might just add some texture to the page. It doesn't have to be, you know, super complex. This is just trying to add a little bit of flavor. I'm not really liking, because the aspect ratio is so short, there's only a little bit that's being shown. So I'm going to test out some of these other pictures and see if one of these is going to be a little bit better suited for what I'm doing. So that one's kind of cool. Let's see what this desk looks like. That's also kind of cool. I kind of like this because it shows a little bit of personality here. This bamboo looking stylus tablet thing looks kind of cool. So I'm going to go ahead and roll with this design. Like I said, feel free to go through any photos. You can use the photos, the illustrations, anything. Have fun with it. I'm going to use this for now. So I'm going to rename this to Level Up Banner. Click Done, and then I'm going to click the download button and download it as a PNG. That's cool. And I'm going to hold tight. It's preparing my design. And as soon as it's done downloading, I'm going to jump over to the other page and upload that banner image. So now it looks like it's done downloading. I'm going to go back to this, click Upload Image, Level Up Banner, and there we go. So really quickly, I'm going to click Save here. And I'm going to hide this so I can sort of see what I'm doing. And I'm going to click Go to Store. All right, so there we go. Slowly but surely, this page is getting some more pizzazz added to it. We created this logo, now we've added this banner image. At this point, you could add a different banner image. This one, I'm not sure if it completely meshes well with the level up, but this is something that you can kind of take into account. You can always replace it later, experiment, and find something that works with your brand. So far, we've created our products, we created our account, we've created our first design, and now we've added our custom logo and our custom banner. It's time for you to jump in, be creative, add your new t-shirts, get some products out there, and launch your first online store. Stay tuned for some more tutorials on this page, and I hope to see you in class, and I hope to see that creativity happening. Thanks.